pen again. Nope. Shit. I just broke my leg. Alright. Be back in a second. Good morning. Where are you? Hi, girl. Hi, buddy. Do you want to come out, bud? Want to come out? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Back in the snake room. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let's see what this girl's doing now. Sit on her heat. Foxy shut out. We had a bunch of sheds. Bunch of sheds. Still waiting for Raven to shed out. Motley shed out. Motley's all shed. Jeez, girl. She's sitting in some wet. So we'll go ahead and clean her up. Here's my little Motley girl. There we go. Just like so. Yes, Dad's gonna fucking get rid of some of that moisture, girl. We're gonna get some of that moisture. We'll give you some fresh water. I'll give you some fresh water. Yep, she just shed last night. Look at that beautiful red tail, orange tail. This is Motley in her glory. She's beauty. She is a beauty. I'd like to get the bottom of her tail though, if I could. Well, look how orange that is. That's more orange than it's showing up though. Way more orange. She's such a good girl. Good morning. Motley just shed last night and they're just checking on her, and I noticed that her tub was like really wet. So Motley, I'm cleaning, I'm just wiping her tub out. Just wiping her tub out. Yeah, want to get up around my neck? It's okay, girl. Yeah, Dad will put you up around his neck. So that way Dad can have his hands free. Okay? Come on, girl. There you go. There you go. No, get around my neck. Not around my head, around my neck. There you go. There we go, girl. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. We're on the same page. We're on the same page, girl. I'm gonna start getting her ready to get moved up. She's gonna go up to either a CB70, probably a CB70 tub. For now. Yeah, somebody was in and then they left. Oh well. Howdy doody. There's Motley. She's a good girl. Let's see if Dad can show everybody your tail. Let's show everybody your tail, girl. Show them how orange that is. Still not doing it justice. It's way oranger than it's what's showing up. And she's like, Dad, what are you doing my ass? I'm showing everybody my ass. I know. I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. But you're so orange. You are. You're so orange. Good morning. Oh, see you later. Oh, you bet. This is Motley. She just shed last night. She is a boa constrictor. She is a Motley. 100% het T positive. 100% het for leopard. And she's my smallest boa. Oh, she's my smallest boa. Foxy just shed also. Wait for some people to come in and then we'll take Foxy out, show Foxy off. Because she looks incredible today. After her shed. But might as well let Motley be out and have some exercise for a little bit. Hi, baby girl. Baby girl. What you doing? What are you doing, silly little girl? What you doing, silly little girl? Not now, you're just gonna hang out with Dad, aren't you? That's what my boas normally do. This is normal behavior for my boas. They'll find an area or a spot that they like to hang out and they'll just sit there. Well, great movie companions. I don't have to chase mine around. So, but we also have our snakes out all the time too. So, it's a little different. A little different when you have them out and you socialize them. But this is Motley. She is a Motley boa. And it fits her. Motley's a pretty name. But there you have it. See, like I said, that's what my boas do. They'll find a spot, and then normally they just sit there and hang out. That's why I say my boa constrictors act more like ball pythons than my ball pythons. My ball pythons move around, explore, and all that, but they don't like try to get away. they always stay near me, but they seem to move around more. My ball pythons move around a lot more. What's going on, Evan? Motley just shed. What's going on with you today? It's not even showing up. Anybody's in here. Oh, now it does. Yeah, I've been like that since last week. Fucking Ledkin. I can't remember his name, but him and his wife subbed me. So he and his wife got me over fucking 400. Oh, Motley is. She is, dude. I'm telling you. You know. And she's been a super sweetheart since I got her. I mean, she was a little runny like all the snakes. I mean, all of them are a little runny and a little nervous in the very beginning. You know what I mean? But she's another one that never gave me, yeah, she hissed at me and shit and did that act tough and shit, only the first time I took her out actually, but she hissed, I'd fucking go open her fucking tub up and she'd already be in there hissing, but it was all a bluff. She's a fucking little old sweetheart, fucking. She doesn't even know to be defensive now. I haven't heard her hiss since fucking I've gotten her. Well, actually, since my kid went and fucking threw her back in her tub that fucking time. After she'd been so good, fucking, and then I let him hold her, and then fucking he got nervous because he was trying to put her back, and she was kind of trying to get back out. She is 2. She's 2 years old. 2 years old as of this April coming up. So she's under 2 now. But she'll be 2 the 4th. No. No, she was 2 as of the 4th of this year because she's a 22 baby, 4/22. So no, she's actually she'll be fucking 3 come next April. This next April she'll be 3. Yeah, she was the last bower I got. And I got her from Pablo, the same guy. He gave me a wicked good deal on her because I lost Roscoe. Like I didn't plan on getting any more boas. I was gonna stick to only having 5. Roscoe was my only male that I had, and I fucking did. I felt so fucking bad, and because I called Pablo up because I wanted. He had Roscoe's brother, but Roscoe's brother was going, and he had the same thing that Roscoe had in him, but I got Roscoe for like $300. Well, Roscoe's brother that had the exact same shit in him was fucking over $1,000. Fucking then, by the time I like 4 years later. 4 years later, fucking Roscoe's brother fucking ended up fucking. Roscoe would have been fucking $1,000 fucking snake, but and I couldn't afford fucking Roscoe's brother then. So I was like, yeah, I'll have to pass. But then he said, well, look, I got this Motley. He goes that I was selling for, $600. Fucking, she's on Morph Market right now for $600. He goes, he had a male and he had fucking 2 females. And I picked this one out of the females. And he sold it to me for fucking $300. He took $300 right off the top, fucking, and sold it to me for fucking $300, which was awesome. But he did it too because he knows fucking that I love my snakes. You know what I mean? And he still watches fucking them grow up and all that. So, but that's how I ended up with her. I wasn't gonna get any more boas, but when I lost Roscoe, it fucking hurt. Because he was the reason I got all my other boas was because of that one, because of Roscoe. He was just amazing. wicked social, you know, fucking he was the first fucking boa I had that when I opened the enclosure, or when he knew when I get up in the morning, fucking he'd already be waiting there in the front, open him up, and he come right to me. You know what I mean? And he was never defensive. And when he ate, you know, he was the first boa that I saw fucking actually eat. And he had to go and literally stick his nose on it before he would strike it. He wouldn't just go and just strike it, you know, at anything that he thought was food. He had to make sure it was food first. You know, which was amazing to me because fucking we're just told that they're wicked fucking food motivated and all that. And they're not. Mine aren't. Mine won't just. I stick the rat in there and they don't just go and fucking lunge at it. They gotta fucking make sure it's food first and then they fucking strike. You know, like I said, to me, I think boas are smarter than balls. Not that balls are stupid, but boas fucking use their head more. But even my balls don't just fucking eat the food when they just because they see it either. They gotta stick their nose on it, tongue it fucking 3 or 4 times, and then they'll strike it because then they realize they're making sure that it's actually food. But I think that's more because of how much I hold them. How much I hold them, and I'm always fucking touching them or doing something to them. You know, even when I'm not gonna fucking take them out, I still fucking open them up and, you know, give them some pats. You know, like I am right now. You know, open her up, give her a few pats. You know, and then I close her back up because she just ate the other night. You know, but I'm constantly doing that. Fucking, whether I'm taking them out or not, there's still interactions fucking throughout the day. You know, so they get used to, their first thought is, I'm probably getting handled or I'm going to get, you know, touched or something like that. Their first thought isn't, I'm getting fed, because that's like, you know, they only get that like once every 3 weeks. My smaller snakes at once every 2 weeks. So what is there going to be their natural fucking thinking that's going on anytime that they hear or feel jostling of their tubs? They think that fucking more chance than not, I'm going to get handled, you know, or I'm going to get pets or something. Their first thought isn't, food. You know, because food doesn't happen as much as fucking handling and just the patting and shit, you know? So, because even in the morning when I fucking open the tubs up and I got snakes that want to come to me, granted, I don't have time to hold them because the wife's fucking got to get ready for work. You know, so I don't have time to hold them in the morning. But I'll sit there and talk to them and pat them, and I'll leave their tub open and go to the next ones. You know what I mean? Fucking, so it ain't nothing for me to have 10 fucking snakes hanging out of their tubs in the morning. You know, but I don't have time to handle them. But I got time to still interact with them and talk to them, and you know, and I pat them. Like I said, I'll pat them and say, hey, you know, I don't have time this morning, but you can hang out and watch, you know, watch me. And they just sit there, and that's pretty much what they do. They just fucking watch me, and they kind of like move around, but they're not like running, and they don't try to get away. I just fucking leave that tub open, and then go to the next one, and then clean if I have to or whatever, and you know, and then when I get completely done in here, then I go back and I fucking pat everybody and close them up, you know, and say, hey, I'll fucking see you in a little while if you're up. Again, that kind of thing. I had 5 snakes this morning to clean. Had 9 yesterday morning. Again. But yeah, Motley shed, fucking Foxy shed. I'm still waiting for Aurora to shed. Aurora hasn't shed yet, but it's coming. It won't be long. Because pretty much all my boas fucking, it started with Roxy. Roxy fucking shed, a week ago. Maybe a little over a week ago. And then all my other boas started going, either fucking going into shed or was in blue by then, and No, she's in her hide. We took her out this morning because fucking her paper towel was stinky from when I fed her. She hadn't gone to the bathroom, but I wasn't gonna fucking leave her in it. I can't leave them in stinky fucking, you know, in a stinky fucking tub. So, you want to come out, girl? She might come out and say hello. Yeah, she's gonna come say hello. Good morning. How are you today? We're back in the snake room. Hi, pretty girl. What you doing? Huh? What are you doing? How are you? Hi, Mama. Hey, Mama. What you doing, Mama? What are you doing, Mom? Huh? What you doing? Yes. You're a pretty girl, huh? You a pretty girl. You're a pretty girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. Hi, baby doll. I know. Here she comes. Here she comes. I know. You want Dad? You want Dad? She says, Dad, I was coming to see you. I know you was coming to see me. I know you was, girl. I know you was. This is Mama. This is Mama to the fucking clown stuff. Clown albino inchy stuff. You see what I mean? She's still just as good. I mean, a lot of people go, oh, fucking. And I was worried. I thought maybe it might change their temperament too, you know what I mean? But I can't say that. I don't fucking think that it changed her a bit, you know? Honestly, she's had 2 clutches, you know, and I honestly don't fucking think that she's acts any fucking different than she did. They weren't. She was the first one to ever bite me. Fucking, she struck at my face and she slapped me in the fucking thumb. But Blaze was always pretty good. He was shy. He was runny, you know, he didn't want to stand his ground. He was run away. Fucking, she wasn't. She was fucking, oh, fuck you. You know? Yeah, I'm telling you, ball pythons are super chill. They're just a really chill fucking snake. Yes, like any animal, fucking. Then you know you've got to teach. You got to fucking You got to show them, not teach them, but you got to show them that you're no threat. And you know, but these are one of the easiest snakes to fucking chill out. I'm telling you, it's just in their nature to be fucking chill. You know what I mean? But yes, you can run across the defensive one and this and that. But I fucking tell you what, I have never met anybody that hasn't put in the time and not had a complete 100 fucking degree turnaround fucking from being defensive and all that to fucking, you know, in a short period of time. It's all about handling fucking, you know, and some snakes you're going to have to take a bite to show them that that's not going to work. And like I said, those snakes fucking, if they bite you, you can't put them right back. I know that we say, hey, if a snake's stressed, you should put it right back. But if a snake bites you, you can't put it right back because a learned behavior will be, oh, I bite them and then they put me back. So the first thing they're going to fucking do when you go to fucking interact with them, their natural reaction is going to be, I'm going to bite the motherfucker and then he's probably just going to leave me alone. Because that's what happens with a lot of keepers because they also go, oh, well, it's stress. That's why it's doing it. Yeah, it's stressed because it doesn't trust you yet. But once you get it to trust you, then the stress goes away. So you got to get through some stress to gain trust. You know, but I'm saying if you've got your snakes out and they're fine and then all of a sudden they start getting runny, then I would put them back because that's a sign of stress. But
in if, in the very beginning when you're fucking trying to gain trust, that's going to be natural behavior. Them being runny and could be defensive or whatever. But you're best to take the bite because that's going to teach them that regardless whether you bite me or not, that's not going to make me put you away. It's not going to make me react. You don't want to react to it, basically. You just want to act like, hey, it's no big fucking deal. Bite me all you want, but we're still going to have to interact. Because you're still going to have times that fucking that snake's not going to want to come out, but you're going to have to interact with it. So you're better off just getting it out of the way. But like I said, if you've got a snake that bites you and shit, you can gear up. You put a sweatshirt on. You put the mechanics gloves on. I recommend like fucking leather gloves, and the leather gloves, and because I'm worried about them fucking biting through them. It's because leather is fucking soft and they tend not to break their teeth as much. You tend to go with a softer glove. They can get the teeth caught in them, and then when they go to try to take them away, they can get broke. So I prefer like leather, and that's why I've got my mechanics gloves have the leather fingers. You know what I mean? Fucking yeah, the palm has got leather too, but most of the fucking finger, around the fingers is all leather, so there's no real soft shit for them to get their teeth stuck in. You know what I'm saying? So I do watch what I do. Sweatshirt, just don't be yanking away. Fucking a sweatshirt, they can fucking bite into and they'll let go and be able to, not worry about biting it, breaking the teeth. But you don't want to be jerking. Don't be jerking away. Trust me, you're not faster than a snake. If a snake wants to bite you, it's gonna get you. If you go and yank away, it's gonna bite you and you're gonna fucking break its teeth. It's really not a big deal. I get it. I don't want to get bit now, but I'm telling you, it's not fucking. I don't take it anymore as it's vicious because I know my snakes aren't vicious or defensive and all that. You know what I mean? So if I get bit now, it's gonna be something that fucking I could have, I could have fucking I could have fucking dealt with it better and it wouldn't have probably happened. Because it's going to be my fault. If my snakes bite me now, it's going to be my fault. I've had them for so long and gotten no bites. It's going to be me fucking doing something stupid. You know? But she's a really good girl. I got really good snakes, man. I really do. I'm fucking very fortunate. Fucking, you know, I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of fucking the fact that I got 40 fucking sweethearts. I mean, literally. I mean, even Raven's fine. Now it's mostly me. It's not her. She trusts me. She's over me. It's just me. I got to get over it. And I'm pretty much over it. I'm not nearly where I used to be. I mean, you know, I used to put gloves on to take her out and all that. And then I figured out fucking gloves will fucking could put a snake off just in itself because they can't feel your heat and all that through your hands. And it just, she was weirded out more when I wore the gloves. So then I started fucking, as soon as I got her out, I'd have the wife help me take them off. And as soon as my gloves came off, she would settle right down. But while I was holding her with those gloves, she was running. It was like she didn't like it. Like it's not something she was used to. And, so as soon as I took the gloves off, she started settling down. Yeah, she still was head on a swivel and all that, but she wasn't running. She was just sitting in one spot and every little fucking movement, though, her head was on a swivel. Now you look at her now, fucking people can walk around, the dog can walk around, and she follows them with her head, but it's none of this herky jerky shit where you can tell she's fucking scared. Like fucking horror movie when somebody hears that eerie sound and they all fucking look. That's the way she was fucking acting on any movement. Fucking like she just heard the fucking most scariest sound you ever heard, and she'd fucking jerk and fucking look at it, and look like she was ready to strike, because she'd be in strike pose when she's fucking, and Boas can strike right straight behind them. Fucking ball pythons strike fucking sideways and to the front. You know, they go either way. They have to turn to strike behind them. You know, boas can fucking literally be looking this way and then just turn and strike right behind them. That's, you know, that's the other good thing about ball pythons is ball pythons don't, they have to literally like logly turn before, you know, before they can actually strike behind them because they don't have that capability. Let's see if she's gonna go back or not. How are you this morning? What's everybody doing? Everybody fucking over the, everybody get over Christmas yet? I'm over Christmas. I wish it was every fucking 3 years. I say we go and do it so fucking we only celebrate Christmas like every 3 years. I fucking hate Christmas. I hate it. I always have. Even when I was a little kid, I really didn't fucking. I hated fucking Christmas. Just something about it. Evie sent me a great video yesterday. Fucking the problem with big snakes. I killed my snake by power feeding. Well, power feeding killed my snakes. Fuck yeah, it's a 3-year-old video. Guy talking about retics and shit like that, you know what I mean? And how fucking he overfed it, and then he did a new cropsy. Yeah, I think it's a new cropsy. I think that's what they call it. It's basically the same thing as an autopsy, but I guess you call it new cropsy fucking when it comes to reptiles, or something like that. Anyway, and come find out it was right loaded full of fat. But this guy was talking how he'd fucking, you know, heat up fucking 10 jumbo rats and feed them. He'd fucking pile them up and stick them in the enclosure, and his fucking snake, his Burmese python, would eat them fucking, you know, one at a time, fucking, but eat the whole pile of snakes. A whole pile of fucking rats. And I was just like, holy fuck. You know, but that was his ambassador snake. He took that snake to lectures and into schools and all that because it was a giant, you know, big giant snake. He said he figured fucking it had to be fucking anywhere from 150 to 200 pounds. Fucking 16 foot long, I think he said it was. Fucking big snake. But they was talking how fucking somebody, you know, and I agreed with most of it too. Fucking, you know, I did. I agreed with fucking, I probably 90% of it. You know, there was some stuff that fucking, you know, I could see both sides. I'm saying I don't say that, I won't say that I disagree. The other 10% I could see both sides. You know what I mean? So I guess I really agreed kind of with the whole fucking thing. But they were talking about fucking retics, and they were saying how fucking, you know, they don't think that retics are one of those fucking, you know, retics, Burmese, fucking, you know, anacondas. Those are fucking snakes for everyone. They don't recommend fucking just because you have boa constrictors that you should go out and get a retic without fucking doing lots and lots of research, because they you know. One of them was the one guy that lost his snake that he had for over a decade. I think he said he had it like 15 years, and then he went to the enclosure and it was dead. You know, and he didn't have any idea because he thought that it was healthy because he didn't know. But he realized that because he did the necropsy or whatever you call it, fucking, you know, and they found all the fat tissue in there. And he said there was just so much of it he couldn't fucking believe. And what happened is the fat was taken over, and it was basically fucking taking over the organs. The organs weren't able to pump and they couldn't grow because the fat had taken over the whole fucking snake. So the organs shut down basically. Fucking that's what happened to the snake. It had a heart attack. Organ shut down. And he was saying fucking and he was keeping his in 8 foot enclosures by 2 foot, and he says himself fucking a 16 foot fucking snake doesn't belong in that fucking size enclosure. He was saying he don't think fucking even like a 12 foot fucking snake should be in fucking an 8 by 2. He thinks honestly they should be more like 16 foot fucking, and they should have some height on them with some logs in there for them to fucking climb on, because they do see them climbing on logs. Not like up in trees and shit, but to be able to, they've seen them draping across them fucking with, trying to digest, sitting in the sun. And they said that if you give fucking snakes fucking the opportunity to climb, they will. And we see it when you take your ball pythons out. I see it. I agree. I see fucking my ball pythons climb around all the time. They climb up on the couch. They climb across the back of the couch. They're always like fucking, climbing. When I open the tubs up, they're climbing up the fucking rack. I mean, so they will climb if they want to, and if they have the opportunity sometimes. You know. So, I mean, I did agree with a lot of it. I did. Fucking, because I've honestly said it myself. I'm fucking looking at maybe possibly still doing some sort of tub fucking thing, but I want to get a tub that's huge. If I can't find a fucking huge tub, meaning fucking something that's like fucking 8 by fucking, with some depth. But if I can't do that, then I'm going to build enclosures. But my boas, fucking, my big boas, like Raven, that could probably be 10 foot. She'll have a fucking, probably a 10 foot enclosure and at least 3 foot wide, because I do want to have fucking enclosures where they can stretch out. And right now, fucking, if Raven stretched out in that tub right there, she's only got about that much that she has to make the corner in order to stretch out in that tub. She can almost stretch completely straight out in that tub she's in right now. She's only fucking bends about that much around the corner, about fucking 3 inches, so. But I want to have my fucking snakes be able to fucking stretch out, So eventually fucking, I mean, like I said, I'm going to go up in sizes on fucking my enclosures when I feel that, I need to. And like I said, my goal is to fucking have enclosures for my big boas. The rest of my boas probably won't get more than 6 foot. Honestly, my hypo boas don't get real big. They might not even get more than 6 foot. Yes, I could get one that's longer than 6 foot, but normally your hypos stay right around. Raven, Foxy, and Aurora probably only get about 6 foot. So chances are they'll be in at least a 6 foot long enclosure of some sort. I hear you. You hear him? He's pushing the fucking top up, banging on it, saying, "Dad, come on, take me out." And he only wants to come out because fucking he knows I'm in here. He was out this morning because he was one of the fucking snakes we had to clean this morning. That's Dad to the leopard stuff. Captain's so good. They all are. Because trust me, if he didn't want to come out right there, he'd fucking latch onto his tub and he wouldn't let me pull him out. You know what I mean? They won't just come out like that if they don't want to come out. They'll grab their hide or they'll wrap their water bowl. That's how I fucking know, and that's how I took it in the very beginning. I mean, right off when I go and they're coming to me, and I go and I grab them, pick them up, and I start pulling them out slowly. Like say when they're in their hide, like half their body will be out, and I start pulling on them, to take them out, and they completely go limp, and they come right out of their hide. You know what I mean? Or when you take, just them, going limp when you take them out and not trying to wrap something. They want to be out. That's why why are you sniffing me right there? It's my dog. It's not to eat, dude. You think you smell something? It's hair on my arm. It's not rat hair, bud. Yeah. You stop smelling me right there in that one spot. Yeah, that's what Marvin did to me that day. Fucking, he kept like smelling at me, and then fucking, he hit one of the hairs on my arm, and that was it. Fucking, he just latched straight on, fucking latched straight onto my fucking thumb, and then wrapped my hand. Hi, Dad. Hey, Dad, Captain. This is Captain. He is a good boy. He's a black pewter, black pastel. Same thing. Black pewter, black pastel. But he was sold to me as a black pewter. 100% het for clown. And he's so good. And he's changed so much. His colors have changed so much. He's green. He's fucking literally green. He's that fucking drab green, fucking old army green. Like the old fucking like Vietnam green. Army green. It's weird. Fucking, he wasn't black or anything, but he wasn't this green. You know what I mean? He wasn't really green looking. He was like a white and like that antique white and like an off white. It's hard to explain, fucking, and even the colors. I mean, all of this was all of his medallions and all of his markings were completely white, but you can see the green is starting to come into the white now. This was like the antique white. What was inside this white here? It wasn't just like a white. It was like a fucking off. It was like a yellowish white, like an antique white. Fucking, it's not like a real white. It was like, I don't know, a yellowish white. But now the green is starting to fucking come down into it. So I don't know. Eventually, I don't know if fucking all of his markings are gonna green in, and end up being more of that greenish tint. Fucking than the off-white. I know it's kind of hard to see. I don't really see the green in it. Well, you kind of do there. See it? What I'm talking about? It like blushes right into the fucking white, and it was never. These medallions, his markings were like really crystal clean. Fucking, it was all white, but now you can actually see this green like starting to come in down, like flow down into into his markings and into the white. It says, hi everyone. Hi Evan. It says, hi Evan. How are you this morning, Evan? I think it's just me and Evan. Evie's had to go see her dad this morning. She said she was taking the bus. Hopefully she has a safe trip. Fucking New York. She got her pepper spray with her though. Oh, let's see who this is. Oh, my wife's aunt. Oh, let me see. Fuck it, I wasn't getting my fucking mess. Oh, I guess I just haven't seen any more. Nobody's had any more comments. But I don't really have a whole lot to fucking talk about this morning. Honestly. Once I get a few more snakes shed out, then I'll be happy, because then I can show Raven off. I'll fucking show Foxy off and Aurora. I can. Just kind of waiting for them to shed, though. I try not to mess with them unless I have to. You know, well, Raven anyway. I'll mess with the other ones when they're in shed. But I just don't have them out a long, long time. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, you still want to get them used to being handled no matter what. You know, whether in shed or not. Because we're going to run into times. I've had snakes that go and they go to the bathroom while they're in blue. You know, and I'm not going to leave them till they shed. You know what I mean? So I pull them out, but I clean them real quick. My wife doesn't fucking mess around with them. She just holds them, keeps them nice and flat, doesn't move around with them, so that way they feel safe and secure. And then I clean them real quick, fucking, and we get them right back in their tub. And I honestly think that's why fucking that none of them have an issue really being out in blue. I had Raven out a couple fucking days last week where she was going into shed. Her eyes were starting to turn blue when I had her out, but then once they went blue, I haven't had her out since. But her eyes are out of blue now, so she'll shed the next couple days. I told the wife probably either tonight or by the weekend she'll shed. You know, so have something to show everybody anyway here coming up. They are. I mean, I don't care. And all the snakes are wicked pretty after they shed, and they all deserve to be shown off right after shed because that's when they look the best. Honestly, not that they fucking don't look good. A month later, but they don't look as good as they do fucking is right after shed. But so that's it with fucking Captain. That's it with Captain. Oh, we got another one wants to come out, so we'll take him out too. You watching? Can you see which one it was? This is this monkey right here. Let's see. There he is. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. What you doing, Blue Eyes? What you doing, Blue Eyes? Huh? Can you see his blue eyes? He's such a good boy. Hi, bud. You coming to see me? Are you gonna come see me? Huh? You gonna come see me? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? He's such a good boy. He is. He is. He was like I think he was my second snake. I think he was my second snake. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he was my second snake. You gonna come see Dad? He says, yeah, here I come, Dad. Here I come. You're such a good boy. You are. Yes, you know what Dad smells like. You know what Dad smells like? No. I know what you smell like, Dad. Where you going?
Keep going. Just come from Virginia or what?
Motley shed. See, nice and limp. See, look. You know, I mean, he didn't try to grab a hold of nothing. You know what I mean? And none of my snakes do anyway, but they did in the beginning, though. You know what I mean? When I was, when I first got them, they were a little nervous, so they would grab a hold of their hide when I go to take them out. You know what I mean? And their fucking hide would come out with them, and or paper towel would come out with them, or they'd grab their water bowl. You know what I mean? But now they, most of them, especially if they're up, like right now, like Captain was up and this guy's up. If they're up and I come in here and open their tubs, they're all gonna come right to me. And you see that. They come to me. They know where I am, and they'll come 9 times out of 10. They come right to the front because they know that's where I am. If they didn't want anything to do with me, when I open the tub up, they'd fucking go to the back. You know what I mean? They'd want to go away from me. But we have a good thing. I have a really good thing with my snakes, Regardless how anybody feels about anything, my snakes, me and my snakes respect each other. There's lots of respect here. Lots of it. Even my shy snakes, I've got their respect because they don't, yeah, they're shy, but they don't run away. They don't fucking posture up. They don't run. They don't grab nothing when I go to take them out. But they are shy, because they're not the ones that are ever gonna come to me when I open the tubs up. I always gotta interact with those ones. You know what I mean? I'm the one that initiates the interaction with them, but they're fine when they come out. Like Duchess, Duchess is kind of scared. She's fine, and she's getting over it now because she's starting to hang out outside of her hide more. And she's not running, and I can pat her, and she's not gonna run. But she doesn't react like my other snakes do. My other snakes wouldn't even move. They wouldn't react at all. See, that's what I mean. She's, obviously she's not shy. You know what I mean? Okay, what? Obviously she's not shy. Yeah, she's moving, but you know what I mean? The other girl, was a way different reaction. You know what I mean? Electra's not shy. I got lots of them that, Blaze isn't shy. And they're used to this, that what I mean? They're all used to, he'd be fine if I took him out. He's fine not taking him out. He doesn't give me no reaction because it's normal. It's just the normal thing around here. We got this boy. Look, patting him. Normal reaction. Why? Because this happens all the time. We do this all the time. And, in the beginning, though, yes, those little pats and those little touches, sometimes would send them into flight mode. Just like in the very beginning when I fucking would miss tubs. If I fucking touched them, if I sprayed them at all and it touched them, they'd jump and they'd run to the back of the tub. And I always felt bad, and I always tried not to spray it directly on them, until they really got used to it. But now they don't even fucking react from me when I spray tubs now. I mean, it's routine. That's why I say routine is a big thing. They'll get used to any routine that you throw at them, but you will have to fucking work with them on it. Some routines you got to work a little more on getting them used to it than some other stuff, than some other routines. But I'm big on routine. I'm big on routines with everything. You gotta have a routine with your kids, fucking your dogs. I mean, literally everything in life, I think, fucking honestly benefits from fucking a routine, and your important stuff you stick to, like feeding schedule, fucking a handling schedule, or because that's the thing too. Some people actually need a handling schedule because some people fucking don't, handle their animals as much as they should. And so if you fucking think that you could possibly be one of them, you should probably fucking start making a schedule to where you actually are holding your animals. Okay, such and this day, fucking, I'm gonna hold so and so, and the next day, so and so is gonna come out, or 2 days from now, so and so is gonna come out, and so on and so on. Because some people need that, like if you're forgetful like me, that's why routine's big with me too, big time for me. What's going on, dude? Yeah, I got him out. He wanted to come out. He was fucking knocking on his lid. I could hear him. So I said, fuck it, I'll take him out. Watched a good movie, good fucking YouTube fucking thing this morning. Fucking, it's called The Problem with Big Snakes. And it said I killed my snakes power feeding it. It was 3 years. It's from 3 years ago, but guy's got fucking lots of views on it. Just he talked about retics and fucking Burmese pythons and fucking green anacondas and stuff like that. Stuff like that. But Evie sent it to me, didn't send me the link, but she sent me the fucking screenshot of the fucking title and all that, and I watched it this morning. It was fucking couple hours long, I think. Close to it. It was quite long, but it was good. It was a good watch. Look, I got fucking all these hairs sticking up. Did you have a safe trip home? I'm taking it, Joe. Oh, that motherfucker right there. Can't get it. Yeah, I got it. Ah. Fucking look, now I just knocked another one up. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm just gonna stop. So how the hell's everybody doing this morning? My shoulders are looking a little better. I can lift it higher this morning. Long trip, but good. Yeah, I hear you. But it's worth it. It's worth it to go fucking spend time with family. If you got good family. It's worth it if you got fucking good family to go visit. But if you could take or leave that family, yeah, it kind of sucks. Fucking any drive. I don't care if it's fucking 20 minutes. Fucking, you know what I mean? I got fucking family that's 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes away, probably 5 minutes away, and it's not even worth the drive. It's not worth the 5 minutes it would take. You know what I mean? I got family like that. Lucky for you, you got good family because I think you said you had to drive like 3 hours, something like that, one way. So, you know, I you know, good family I'd drive that far for, but you know, I won't drive 5 minutes. I got family 5 minutes away, and that's a waste of gas, time. You know, fuck you. I fucking send you a fucking Merry Christmas. Fuck you. That's my Merry Christmas to them. But I'm glad. I'm glad that you. I'm assuming you had a good Christmas. You know, I'm fucking. Was it hot? I know you're from California, but California and fucking Las Vegas is still a big fucking change, ain't it? Oh, it was 9 hour drive one way. Holy fuck. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess fucking there. I don't know. Yeah, I guess is probably fucking only worth a 3 hour drive to me. I don't know if I guess their good family is worth a fucking 9 hour drive one way. Uh, I'm I'm taking it. They're the in-laws. They're the fucking in-laws. I don't know. I actually got along better with my in-laws than I did my own family. You know what I mean? I get along better with my wife's fucking side of the family, but they all moved. Her mother died years ago. Back when my stepfather died, her mother died, and her stepfather moved to fucking Florida. So he's been gone for 5, 6 years now. So holy fuck, 60 degrees. That's like fucking wintertime. That's wintertime for fucking Vegas. I'm assuming because my buddy that I told everybody fucking that was dating Johanna Lindsay, the big book writer, fucking they were together for years, my buddy. And they used to go to Las Vegas all the time. She had book signings and all that. And he'd tell us it's fucking hotter than hell and how they'd have the misters when you walk through the door. And I go, why the fuck would anybody want to get wet? And he goes, no, it was he goes, it's weird. He goes, it cool you off, but you don't really get wet from it. He says it's like so dry there that as soon as it hits you, it instantly like fucking dissipates. Fucking, you know what I mean? It fucking evaporates fucking like instantly, he says after. And I was just like, fucking, that just sounds weird, man. And walk through a door and fucking, you know, but he says fucking it's because it's that hot. So I assume it's hot there year round. I didn't realize that it could be fucking 60. Fucking, you know, that's nighttime desert temperatures, right? Jesus, what did it get down to at night then? If it was 60 during the day, what did it get down to at night? I'm genuinely interested because fucking I don't know. I don't fucking know anything about Vegas other than what I've seen, and I'm not like, you know, my stepfather told me about going down there and going down the red zone. 40 at night? Jesus, 40's like a fucking heat wave for fucking us right now. If we got hit 40, actually, I think fucking my wife said tomorrow's supposed to be 50 in rain. So that's a heat wave. That's like probably a record high for this time of year. You know, we've had lots of those. Must be that global warming from all you motherfuckers in California, fucking, and all your hot rods and all your souped up fucking stuff fucking polluting the air. Fucking the rest of us gotta breathe. Global warming starts first in California. That's where it's gonna warm up first. You guys all gonna have to flee because the fucking sun's gonna come up one morning and everybody that the sun touches just gonna burn up. Fucking electric. Yeah, they're saying all electric by what? 30, 35? 30, I think 35, the year 35, something like that. You guys are all going to be electric. Yeah, that's all right. You know damn well there's going to be guys out there that are going to fucking come up with some computer program to make their electric car sound like it's actually got a gas engine. You know, what are they going to do then? They're going to get you for fucking what? Being loud? You know? Your electric car sounds like a fucking race car. Now you got to go back and get fucking it reinsured or get it re-inspected. It's a fucking speaker, dick face. Like it's a speaker with noise coming out of it. That's what everybody ought to do. Get an electric car and fucking put these great big fucking speakers on outside and have it so when you fucking start to accelerate, it just fucking sounds fucking obnoxious like it's some race car. Because I don't give a fuck. That would be the thing. I probably wouldn't care if I had an electric car if it fucking sounded like it was an electric car. You know, zing, fucking. You know, I mean, fuck. How many people are going to get run over because they don't hear a car coming? You know, I mean, you already got people now fucking don't hear vehicles coming that are gas and get run over. Can you imagine how many fucking people are going to get wiped out by electric cars? You know, because you're not going to be able to hear it. Somebody would be talking and you won't hear an electric car go by because somebody was talking. I mean, Christ, you're going to have to make them ride around with fucking studded snow tires year round so they go clap, 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 so people will fucking know that they're coming. You know? I mean, how embarrassing would it be to get ran over by an electric car? I'm sorry, I'd be embarrassed and fuck. You know, some muscle car got hit by a muscle car. You know, that's way cooler than an electric car. You know, I wouldn't tell anybody if I got fucking ran over by anything electric. No, I'm not into electric. I got electric fucking cars. I got electric RC cars, and they sound more impressive than any of the fucking electric cars going by. You know, these things actually sound like they got torque and all that. Fucking, you hear them cars go by, and the only thing you hear is the fucking tires going down the road. You know. Guess we wouldn't need loud horns then if everybody's in an electric car. The new Charger, yeah, because fucking that's just ridiculous. Put an electric fucking motor in a fucking, in a sports car. I mean, you know it's coming. Somebody's probably already got it. Fucking some Lamborghini with some fucking big old electric fucking motor in it. But the whole car's a battery. You know what I mean? The whole car's a fucking time bomb just fucking waiting to go off if you get in an accident. You know? I'm still not into liking the fucking thought of fucking having all those batteries under my ass. You know? Fucking when they stop burning, where do the flames go? Flames go up. Up your ass. You know? Where's the heat go? Up your ass. You know, I mean, I don't know. Motors in front of me and they fucking keep the fucking, all that, most of that heat off us. But you're going to have those damn batteries under you, and then sitting and waiting fucking all the time, fucking, because you got to wait for your car to charge up. That's the other thing. They got to figure out a way to fucking charge the cars up faster. But I understand you charge them up too fast, you're just fucking shitting, killing the battery. You know what I mean? Fucking. But that's the other thing. They got to make them go farther and they got to charge them faster. Because, fucking go gas up. Fucking, the only thing that fucking takes a long time to gas up would be a fucking, 18-wheeler. And it still fucking probably gas up fucking faster than they charge up. Those electric cars. When you see a whole family sitting inside a fucking electric car in the wintertime, sitting in the parking lot with a fucking, lead plugged into it, You know, and you know they're fucking running the heat in there. Well, that's taking the fucking power that they're fucking trying to charge the car up with. And they're all just sitting in there, fucking like it's no big deal. Like fucking, oh, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my car charge up and let life fucking continue to go by me. What a waste of fucking time. What a waste of life sitting there in your car waiting for it to charge. When does it come to where that doesn't make no sense? You know, let's take the electric car. So when we go shopping, after we get done shopping, we got to sit in the car and wait for it to charge up so we can go home. And the charging station's like a half a fucking mile from the fucking shopping center. I would think it would make more sense to put the chargers up closer to the fucking shopping center so that way people could plug them in and then go inside, and then when they come out maybe they be charged. Oh no, let's make them walk fucking almost a mile to the store from where the charging station is. you know Lots of shit in this fucking world don't make no sense. Yeah, 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 that's fucking crazy. No, and see, fucking, right now they've been running this ad that supposedly the government would fucking come and set you up for solar for nothing. But that's bullshit. There's nothing. Then you get nothing for free anymore, and I just think it's a scam. They, probably up to a certain amount they give you free, but they make it sound like, oh yeah, you call us and we'll come out and install fucking panels on your roof and it's totally free. And it's like, no, it's not. Why? Why would you do that for me? Why is somebody fucking gonna come here for free and mount all that shit? No, somebody's paying them to mount it. So, you know, it's fucking bullshit. Scammers. But I would like to do solar, but solar just doesn't make sense because, like you said, it costs a lot of money. Because the batteries fucking is what costs. You got to have good batteries that, made to fucking charge up, drain, charge up, drain. That's hot on batteries. So you got to have good batteries. You go buy junk fucking rechargeable batteries for your solar shit, and you're going to fucking end up paying double eventually. You know, so it costly. Fucking no, I would love if I had a bunch of money. I'd be all rigged up with solar and a windmill, and I'd have a generator that ran off like three different fuels. Propane, electric, propane, fucking diesel, or fucking K1. I'd have it rigged up to where fucking literally I fucking could live off the grid and not have fucking any bills. you know, or keep it to a minimum. Have to buy fucking, fuel for the generator if you end up having to use the generator. But I'd love to fucking not be dependent on the government for my power and, you know, shit like that. Fucking, no, my pump, my oil pump would be fucking ran off satellite, over a satellite, ran off solar or ran off fucking windmill power. And if the fucking there's no wind and fucking there's no sun and I gotta run the generator, but at least fucking, I'm keeping it to a minimum. Rig up a thing where I burn waste oil. Figure out fucking and make it to where I can burn waste oil in my generator. Because, I'm going to have fucking equipment, just vehicles, cars, truck, fucking some toys. Take all that fucking oil and fucking process it down into fuel. Fucking burn that in the generator. Yeah, see, fucking, but even on cloudy days, it will still fucking charge some, around here. But they say fucking, and we hardly ever don't have no wind here. There's always a breeze of some sort. So, and normally we get lots of fucking wind. So the windmill here actually might be not a great thing because it might go through bearings and brakes because they've got to gear them down so that way they don't fucking go too fast. So if you've got a really windy day, a lot of times, sometimes they end up fucking like locking them up so they're not spinning because they'll fucking take out the bearings or it takes out the brakes, basically. You know what I mean? Like a centrifugal brake. Like it depends. There's a lot of maintenance on fucking all that shit. You know, solar, there's a lot less maintenance than on your windmills and shit. But I still would like to have two different fucking ways to generate power. You know, I think it's fucking completely stupid that you can't fucking use, you know, brooks and streams anymore to generate power. As long as you're doing it right and you're not fucking hurting the environment, you know, I don't see why you couldn't fucking, why people can't, you know, use fucking power out of the fucking rivers and streams and shit. You know, like I said, as long as you're not fucking nature up, what does it matter? Have no fucking wheel turning in there, you know what I mean? Fucking look at all the fucking, you know, equipment they used to do all by fucking, you know, water powered fucking saws and everything else just ran by fucking water wheel. You know, turn one great big wheel and then you got fucking, they throw their fucking bands over it and run all their fucking shit. Not paying for electricity. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's how the fucking life was better. Fucking people fucking didn't have to pay fucking, you know, out the ass for everything. You could fucking make fucking power off the water and fucking not have a power bill and could cut your wood or fucking you could do manufacturing fucking water power, you know, instead of fucking paying all this fucking goddamn electric cost. I'm ready for the electricity to go down. Anybody heard they're trying to fucking keep Trump out? Trying to say fucking, they're still trying to claim that was an insurrection. And that's what they're going after. Fucking that, saying that he should be disqualified because, but he was never charged with insurrection. You know, fucking, I don't know how in the fuck, we all know, we've all heard, he didn't get charged with anything. You know? And fucking, we know better. I mean, most people fucking realize that it was a fucking setup. We found out now there was 25 fucking, at least 25 fucking FBI agents in the crowd that were inciting bullshit. And literally we saw videos of them letting them in and walking them through the building. You know, we saw one guy that was all fucking dressed up in fucking riot gear and shit, fucking being unhandcuffed and then shaking the fucking guard's hand and them letting him go. You know, I mean, yeah, okay, you guys, only the fucking woke is fucking thinking that any of that shit, and they're just grasping at straws. You're grasping at straws now. Fucking, it's too late. You guys can't overturn. And look, you guys just threw somebody at us and never even got voted in that fucking you guys thought was gonna fucking win. Nobody voted her in. Nobody fucking even wanted her. Fucking, but the Democrats, because they thought because Joe crapped his pants too many times. Yeah. You know, and then they went after him trying to say that he falsely said that fucking Mar-a-Lago was worth more than what it's worth. When it's not even him that's fucking making the fucking number up. It's the goddamn legal lawyers for the fucking, you know, for the fucking, what do you call it? Fucking people that sell homes. You know what I mean? Fucking the real estate. They're real estate fucking lawyers that price, you know, people that do fucking estimates are the ones that are certified people to estimate fucking what people's property were, and they try to make it sound like Trump's the one that came up with that number. We don't come up with our number, what our fucking shit's worth. Anybody with a sane fucking mind knows that the town office don't call us up and go, what do you think your fucking house worth? That's what we're going to tax you on. That's not how it works. We all go through and have to fucking get tax assessed. You know, an assessor comes and fucking says what our shit's worth. It doesn't go by what we think our shit's worth. I couldn't believe that. I was like, how in the fuck can they do that? How can they go after him when we all know it doesn't matter what the fuck I say my shit's worth? I could say I'm fucking worth $3 million on fucking paper, and that don't mean shit. Doesn't mean nothing unless somebody fucking comes and verifies that. Did anybody else catch that? I mean, I thought that was just stupid. And then they trying to get him for fucking grape on that woman that she even said that nothing physical even happened. I mean, really? What in the fuck is wrong with these people? Yeah, well, that was the thing. And he don't own the bank. He don't own that bank. He's got no fucking, that bank has got no interest in what fucking Trump thinks his fucking place is worth. You know? That was dumb. That was dumb as fucking everybody knew it. But it was just, you know, they thought if they piled on enough shit that something would stick and people would just fucking go, oh my God, look at what a piece of shit he is because look at all the stuff they've got on. But they never charged him with anything. Anything. You know? And any time that they fucking did fucking, you know, say that he was that he was guilty or whatever, we all know it was a kangaroo court. The only fucking time he ever got fucking a free fucking shake in any of it is when it was dismissed because they realized they were actual real fucking court people and knew the law and realized that the law wasn't there for fucking people to manipulate and use it fucking for their gain. It's there to fucking, everybody's supposed to be ruled equally. And we all know that ain't happening. This fucking shit for the last fucking 8 years has been unprecedented. We've never seen this shit. Ever. Yes, we've all heard fucking, they've all complained when their fucking person didn't get elected. That's normal. But the protests and all that shit, there was none of that fucking shit. That fucking people lost their fucking minds. Like I said, I remember when you couldn't say that you was even gonna fucking do anything to the president. And the fucking FBI and the fucking men in black would show up at your fucking house. And they would let you know that, hey, what you said, fucking, you say it again, we're taking you to fucking jail. But now we got stars saying how they're going to assassinate fucking presidents and everything else. And it's acceptable. It was never acceptable before. I don't know how we've come to the fucking point where we can fucking threaten people now and there's no repercussions from it. It's fucking gay. Because I can tell you right now, if I fucking threaten somebody, they're not just going to come here and fucking, you know, say don't do that no more. You know, but we're talking about people threatening the president. You know, and I can't fucking legally fucking threaten my neighbor. But we can all fucking say how they want to, you know, this and that bad stuff happen to them. You know, I don't know. Where the fuck is the accountability? It drives me nuts. Oh, and they know it. And then they justified it. Try to justify why fucking all the riots were going on. And it's like nobody can justify anybody destroying anybody's property. That's not protest. That's just like you said. That's riots. Those are riots. Those aren't protests. When people are fucking physically damaging other people's property, fucking that's a riot. I don't know when the fuck we become so fucking stupid that we don't know what the definition of fucking words are anymore. The protesting is not riots. Nothing fucking even remotely close to it. Fucking burning fucking people's fucking shops down and shit. Fucking that just trying to make a fucking living and trying to provide for their family. But the left would justify that as, oh, it's because they're against the bad people. Those are the fucking bad people. Fucking good people will go and voice their opinion in this and that. They don't go out and physically fucking hurt other people and fucking destroy their property. You know? Hey, what's going on, Alex? Yeah, it's mostly, yeah, oh yeah. No, I was just like, you fucking crazy. It's a fucking riots, you fucking momos. Hey, what's going on, Patrick? What's going on, fucking Alex? Alex, Evan, and Patrick are in the house. Yeah, we're back in the snake room this morning. Doing snake stuff. Not really. I had a couple out already. But nobody's acting like they really want to come out now. He's fucking so little, fucking can't even see him. Goliath. Take Goliath out. Inchy, double hat, 100% hat. Clown, 100% hat. Albino. I gotta hang on to him because he won't hang on to me. But yeah, I'm telling you, fucking right now, if that actually happens, I could see fucking. I mean, he just got voted in. You guys fucking, you know, they already tried everything that you could. Just leave it alone. You know, but they're not, and they're gonna fuck with him for fucking the next 4 years, and he'll only be able to get half done what he normally would have been able to get done because he's fucking gonna have to fiddle fuck with the fucking left again. And them, every fucking time he opens his fucking mouth up, they're gonna fucking click it and they're gonna fucking cut it all up to where it makes him sound like fucking he hates everybody and fuck everybody and all that, when it's the farthest thing from what he said. Just like his fucking speech. Anybody that actually saw the whole speech before the insurrection fucking knows. I watched it. I never once heard him tell anybody to storm the fucking Capitol. His last words were, go peacefully, fucking, you know, peacefully. Fucking, he didn't ask anybody to fucking destroy anything or be a fucking idiot. He actually told everybody not to do that because that's just what the Democrats wanted. They were counting on it. And that's why they had those undercover fucking feds in there, because they fucking wanted those feds to fucking get things going if fucking things weren't going the way they fucking wanted them to. You know, fucking tear gas and fucking people that weren't even doing anything. You know, I mean, tear gas and motherfuckers. You guys see that video where people weren't even on the Capitol yet. They were on the grounds, but they weren't like on the cement part yet. And they were tear gassing them fucking, and they were just standing there. Nobody was doing anything. They were just standing there. They had cops just standing there in front of them like this, fucking, and they threw fucking tear gas into the fucking crowd. For what? For them standing there, voicing their opinion? You know, no, there was no fires. Nobody was fucking shooting fucking in rocks, and there was no fires going on. You know, fucking with the people that were getting tear gas. Nowhere the fucking other bullshit was going on. There was nothing there. But they were all sat there. They were all fucking, you know, all wearing mega shit too. Fucking, which they weren't even mega supporters. You know, they were supporting, oh, let's get rid of the mega. Yeah. In most cases, that's the way it was. We did see that one area where they were bashing the window and they were like fucking trying to get into the door. But I'm telling you, those were the fucking people that were bust there. That's what they were supposed to do. And that's also why the cameras, they had all kinds of cameras to get every different fucking view of them getting in that one door and smashing in that window. And, it was all set up. We all fucking knew it. And even the fucking left know it, but they don't care because they just care about winning. They don't care about fucking proof and what's actual right. They just want to win. They just want it their way. And we voted for them not to have their way. That's what everybody voted for. For you fuckers not to get your way. For you fuckers not to destroy fucking my life. Because the last 4 fucking years has sucked. Anybody that fucking hasn't thought that it sucks, you got your head shoved up your fucking ass. It's those same people that, hey, they don't give a fuck what their Democrats do to them, as long as it's Democrats that fucking that are controlling them. And it's just like, what the fuck, man? We need less control, motherfuckers. We need less control. We need less government controlling us. And that's what our forefathers wanted. Our forefathers didn't want all this regulation on everybody. Fucking, and all these fucking idiots that want to reinterpret the fucking law the way they fucking think that it what it means. It doesn't matter what you fucking think that it means. It depends on what they fucking thought that it meant. And that's why they wrote it. That's why they wrote it. So people would be able to look back and say, this is what we believe. It doesn't matter what you fucking believe. This is the way it's going to be free. To be a free fucking person. Ain't nothing free. Fucking taxed on every fucking corner. We're taxed in every fucking thing that we do. Fucking paying a sales tax every year on a vehicle we only bought once. You only buy that vehicle once, but why the fuck we pay a sales tax on it every year like we bought a new car? We bought a car every fucking year. Bullshit. You fucking taxed me one time on that fucking sale, and that's it. You don't fucking keep taxing me on a fucking vehicle that I only bought once. It's fucking crazy. You fucking pay to fucking buy something, and then we gotta fucking pay to get rid of it. I gotta go to my dump. I gotta pay to get rid of a fucking AC that don't work. Had to pay to buy one that worked. Now I gotta pay to fucking get rid of it when it don't work. It's just fucking crazy. It's just all it is, and now you gotta fucking register your goddamn kayaks. I mean, that's fucking crazy. If you paddle it, you never had to register it before. You only had to register anything that you put a motor on for boat. You know what I mean? You could go out with a fucking ski boat that had no motor on it out there paddling it. You didn't have to fucking register it. You only had to register shit that you put a fucking motor on. You know what I mean? Fucking now it's canoes, fucking, my fucking dog. To license my fucking dog is fucking retarded because the fucking dog catcher doesn't do anything. The town doesn't do anything. They just make you try to sound like, oh, well, if your dog gets lost, at least fucking then it's going to be easier to find. I know all kinds of people that fucking got registered dogs, and guess what? They ain't got their dog back that fucking came up missing. And the town doesn't do anything to help find that dog. Why do I pay my fucking town office to do nothing? Just, to be a nuisance to me if I don't pay my fucking $8-9 a fucking year. And, and God forbid if somebody fucking goes over on the rabies shot, fucking, because now fucking they keep your rabies shot on hand. And if fucking, when it runs out, if you don't read up it, my fucking town office starts fining me, and it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Sometimes fucking we're going through hard times and we just need to fucking, $10. No, it's not a big deal. Most of the times we forget, You know, it's one of those little tiny bills that we forget more than anything. You know, but oh yeah, because I forgot, now they want to fucking charge me $50 because I'm a fucking week over on my fucking, you know, bringing my fucking certificate in that my dog's got fucking his rabies. You know, oh, it's just crazy. Fuck, I used to, you know, kids, I'm not saying that, okay, it's a little safer fucking if kids ride a bicycle with a helmet on, but look at all the kids that grew up and that are still here that never wore a helmet. We never even wore helmets snowmobiling. You know, I'm still here. I fucking rode dirt bikes, no helmet. I'm still here. Fucking lawn tractor, no helmet, still here. Bicycle, jumping, all that. Fucking racked my head, got black eyes, everything from riding my bike. Never wore a helmet. I'm still here. You know, that's how fucking, honestly, that's how the strong survive. And that's what teaches fucking kids to be stronger. You know, you know, that's why it used to be a saying that the strong survive. Nobody says that anymore because fucking nobody wants to claim that. They want to claim the weaklings can survive just as good as the strong ones. No, because the weaklings fucking need us, the strong ones, to fucking protect them because they're weak. You know, a weak person is always going to be weak and always going to need to be fucking taken care of, but somehow, some way. The fucking strong people don't fucking need anything. We don't look at life that, hey, we're on our own. Fucking literally. You know, we're on our own. We're the only motherfucker we can rely on. And the weak ones wake up in the morning. Who can I call to help me today? I'm fucking telling you. And if you know I'm right, we all know them. We all know those people. Fucking, they got to call somebody. They can't do fucking nothing without having somebody there. Even if they don't need them to actually do something for them, they need somebody there. Or they won't, or they can't do something. I gotta have company all the time, fucking, if I'm gonna do anything. You know, somebody to hold their fucking hand. You know, I'm not built that way. I don't need nobody to hold my hand. Yes, I need help sometimes, but you know what? I'm gonna get it done whether I have help or not. And that's what we do. You know, the weak fucking will wait and wait and wait and wait for fucking somebody to come help them. Somebody fucking like me goes, I'm not waiting any longer. Nobody wants to help me. Fuck it. It's going to fucking suck, but I'm going to do it myself. You know, we're the ones that fucking make the world go round. Fucking, you know, the weaklings fucking are what makes it tough for fucking the rest of us. You know, these guys are quiet. Nobody agrees. Nobody agrees. Fucking telling you, it is. You know, the weak don't make it in the military. You know, in the military don't fucking keep the weak. Well, they've started to now. Fucking, but they didn't used to. You know what I mean? If you know, they wouldn't even let you fucking, you know, make it to boot camp. Fucking, if they thought you was weak. Now they'll take you and fucking let you fucking get weeded out in boot camp, let you fucking leave on your own. But there are a lot of people in the fucking military that are fucking weak too. Fucking weak-minded. Fucking, you know, normally they get out of the military and they're all fucked up. Fucking, my daughter was dating somebody. Fucking, he was weak. His parents thought that it was going to make him fucking strong, and it didn't. He went in and he ended up fucking, you know, he got either kicked out or he got sent out. He got dropped. And they, you know, fucking, and he was ridiculed because he was the weakling, and that's what the military does. They fucking find the weak link and they get rid of it. And basically fucking, he got weaned out and he's all fucking fucked up in the head now, you know, which he was really fucked up in the head anyway because he was weak going in, and when he came out, he was just even lesser of a person, you know. And yes, it's too bad, but you know, if you can't handle the military, you shouldn't be going in there thinking that, you know, that's going to make you if you ain't strong to begin with, the military's not going to make you stronger. You know, they're gonna turn you into a fucking a pipsqueak. So what's gonna happen? Because they're there to either make you stronger or they're gonna show you how weak you are. That's what the military does. You know, you either step up or you step down. You know, he made it through boot camp, but that was about it. And then fucking, and we don't really know. I know why he was weak, and they didn't want him because fucking he's weak. His mind is weak, and he's just a weak person. You know, and he got weaned out. You know, and it's, you know, it bothers him wicked because, you know, he didn't make it, but, you know, I knew he wasn't gonna make it. When they were all fucking saying, oh, fucking, they were all fucking, I go, yeah. I said, I doubt he'll fucking make it. You know, look at him. And it's not that he was little and not strong. I don't mean that. I mean, literally, you got to be strong minded and not weak minded. It doesn't matter how big and badass fucking you look. If you're fucking not strong in the head, you're not gonna make it. You know, you're just not gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it in prison either. Fucking, you know, lots of fucking people don't make it in prison, but we don't fucking hear about it. You know, people fucking disappear all the time in prison. And it's the weak ones. You know, a lot of times it's the predators. You know, it's your pedophiles. Fucking, you know, but they're weak. That's why they go after fucking kids. You know, and pedophiles don't fare well. Fucking pedophiles don't make it in fucking, you know, regular general population. But they still fucking every once in a while they'll be standing in the hall waiting to go into an appointment or go in to see a doctor or waiting in the fucking med line, and they'll get it. You know, they're not safe. Just because they're in PC doesn't mean that they're safe. You know, nobody's safe in prison. If they want to get to you, they're going to get to you. And the weak don't make it in prison, and they don't make it in the military. Because I'm telling you, prison's like military. It's ran like military. You got count times that you got to be fucking in your room and you're there fucking for 45 minutes sometimes, fucking before you can come back out because they got to get fucking count. You know, and then when you can come out, fucking there's routines. It's glitching. Sorry. It's probably YouTube. I went into politics. Fucking I got into politics and talking about weak people and, you know, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Fucking, because I guarantee you was in the military. You fucking know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I got people that was in the military. I had fucking uncles and grandparents, and, you know, I heard all the stories. Fucking, you know, it's just the way it is, and it's the way it is in life too. But, you know, the government is made it, and they like people being weak. They want weak minds. They want people to stay weak because they're easier to govern. Weak minds are easier to govern, and they like fucking giving out free money and shit because giving out free stuff helps also govern these people that are dependent on the government. If they keep them dependent on the government, it's easier to rule by the government. You know, that's why the left was fucking loving it. Fucking, you know, all this left support and all that. They thought fucking they really had everybody by the fucking balls. But then they didn't realize that they were, just because, you know, CNN's got all these people that watch, they got more people that don't watch than they got watching. And they fucking get full of themselves and think because they got all these people that is like not even a quarter of the population fucking people, you know, and they like to keep pumping their own shit because, you know, a lot of times if people hear it enough, they think it's true. So that's what the fake media likes to do. Let's fucking just keep pumping out the fake shit, and enough of it will stick because people will hear it enough to where they go, it's got to be true. I keep hearing about it. You know, when it's the farthest thing, you know, you don't want to watch mainstream media to get your news anymore because they're biased. You need to go outsourced. You need to go fucking other places. You need to go to your little media places and outlets and all that to get real news anymore, because it's all got all the news. The mainstream media's got an agenda that it's trying to push, and it's not the news was to tell us what was going on in the world and for us to come up with our own opinion. It's not like that anymore. The news is now, this is what's going on, and this is the way your opinion should be. And because we in the media feel this way, and you watch us and you trust us, so you gonna go and fucking feel the way we do. And it's like, come on. Okay, CNN's gonna jump off a bridge. You gonna fucking jump off with them? You guys remember that as a fucking saying when you were growing up? Just because your buddy jumps off a fucking bridge, you gonna do it? Just because the media tells you something, you're just gonna fucking gobble it right up? Fuck yeah, that's what the left does. The left just fucking believes anything that they're fucking told by fucking the left. And suck it right up like it's fucking gravy. Should be strychnine. And suck it up like strychnine. I was really hoping that fucking these guys were just going to take themselves out. Honestly. And they're just angry people. The Democrats, they're just angry. They're angry at fucking everybody. They'll even yell at their own party fucking for not fucking agreeing with them. You know what I mean? They're just mean, nasty fucking people. Literally, fucking anytime that you ever seen fucking any of the people on the streets going, to the rallies or whatever, and they talk to the Trump supporters, and it's true. The Trump supporters are always fucking, decent and all that. And then they go over and they talk to the left, and all the left can do is just literally fucking call the fucking other side names and horrible, horrible fucking things, and say how bad the Trump supporters are, when the Trump supporters are fucking being fucking quiet, fucking marching along, going into the fucking rally, and you got all the idiots on the other side fucking screaming fucking bullshit at them, and they're not even doing anything. They didn't even ask for any of the shit that they're getting. Why in the fuck can't they just hold their signs and do whatever they want to do without fucking belittling fucking people that they have no idea what those other fucking people are going through, what they go through in a fucking day-to-day fucking in their life. They just don't care because they think their fucking policies in their life it is more meaningful than anybody else's. And that's the total opposite when they go and talk to the fucking Trump crowd. They fucking, they love everybody. We love everybody and all this and that, and fucking just want everybody to be fucking, come together. And then you go to the left side and they're just fucking off their fucking rocker. Got colored hair, and I don't give a fuck. Anybody that doesn't think that purple and pink and fucking green hair isn't a big a big red flag, that person's fucking crazy. Because why do they want to stick out like that? You can be an individual with, and be your own person without looking ridiculous. Halloween, I can understand it, fucking something like that, but to fucking everyday go in and you see that in an office, you see fucking green hair in an office, and I'm just like, what in the fuck? Normally when I grew up, there was a dress code, fucking, and if you worked in an office, you wore office appropriate stuff, and fucking green hair and pink hair and all that wouldn't have flown. You wouldn't have got the job. They wouldn't even have hired you. And I don't blame them. People got, you are fucking what represents the company. And I don't know of any companies that, unless they're like fucking in doing wigs, if you're a company that makes wigs and shit, okay, then I could see, all your fucking people wearing different colored fucking hair, every day, trying to show off fucking your wigs. But like mine wants to go to the doctor's office and talk to the secretary, talk to the fucking secretary or whoever in purple fucking hair, pink fucking hair. Instantly, I go, fuck, man. Is there anybody else here normal? It just doesn't scream normal to me. And it'll never be normal to me. All the fucking face gear, I don't get that either. I mean, good for you, but really? And fucking your face up? Fucking having all these implants put in, so you look like a fucking, I don't know, like an alien. I don't get that. You already are an individual. Trust me, you already stick out, and they already stick out, and it's like they want to stick out more, so let's fucking put a horn in the middle of my fucking head, and let me put fucking my whole, instead of fucking having eyebrows, let's just fucking put jewelry there, I mean, a big fucking nose ring, so, somebody can come up and grab a hold of me and lead me around, because I think that's funny. Fucking, this world is fucked. And honestly, I think all of us kind of feel the same way, and this is just a little glimmer of hope that we have by Trump coming into office fucking here next month, that, we're all gonna fucking get a little relief like we did 4 years ago. Well, 8 years ago now. I was sitting way better 8 years ago than I am now. I don't care. And I honestly know for a fact, I definitely fucking think COVID would have been a lot different if fucking Biden hadn't been in the office. Because he just listens to everybody. He don't give a fuck. He don't even know what's going on. He just listens to whatever fucking anybody tells him. Fauci should be in jail right now. Fucking, I hope he ends up in jail. Or ends up fucking with something. He killed thousands of fucking people, with his bullshit fucking theories and all that fucking, I mean, I fucking was the first one that said, if you fart and you fucking can smell it through the fucking a mask, guess what? That mask doesn't work. Because it's air. It's air. Fucking, I've sanded sheetrock and had a mask on. Pull it off, my face is still all white underneath. And those are way bigger particles than the COVID fucking, air. Way bigger particles than fucking, And I was just like, anybody with the fucking brain in their head would realize that. Even when I put a mask on and I'm doing insulation, I still got insulation in my fucking nose. And those are bigger particles than fucking COVID. And I was wearing a mask. And that's why I was like, you guys are fucking full of shit. You can put 6 fucking masks on, because I've fucking done sheetrock, sanded sheetrock with 2 masks on, and I still get fucking shit on my face. They put the fucking plastic over the keypad on the fucking credit card machine that everybody's touching anyway. They didn't keep taking a piece of plastic off after every customer touched it. So everybody was still touching the same shit. You know what I mean? I never once I went and gassed up. Fucking no gloves. Fucking, I didn't act like a fucking retard. When everybody else was wearing gloves, pumping gas and shit, I wasn't. I was like, you know what? Fucking, I'm going to catch it like I normally catch a cold, and I'm going to end up getting over it, because I'm not fucking 90. I don't have underlying, health issues like respiratory fucking issues. I don't have heart issues. I don't have any underlying issues that would put me, at higher risk of fucking death. It was. And the kids are the ones that hurt the most from it. Fucking being at home schooled. That was a fucking joke. A fucking joke. And we knew that fucking kids fucking bounce back from it fucking better than anybody else. Kids have the best immune system than anybody does. You know, right from get-go. And yes, it keeps getting better and better to a certain point, and then you get a certain age, and then it's not as good. But everybody knows that fucking kids have a way better immune system than we do. You know, fucking the older you get, the worse it is. You know, and yes, they have to be fucking, you know, they got to be around stuff to catch it, to build an immune system to certain stuff. But they come out with a pretty good immune system right from get-go, because why don't they get sick right off? Because there's so many new things when they come out of mom and they start taking that first breath. There's all kinds of fucking shit in the air that obviously they're not used to, you know, but my son wasn't sick. You know, he didn't start getting sick till like he was 1 year old. Fucking then he started getting like your colds and shit. You know what I mean? He'd get fucking, like I said, he would get ear infections so early. But that was, his mother did. It was something on her side of the family. Nobody ever had ear problems. I never had tubes. My sister never had tubes. You know, nobody in my family ever had tubes in the ears or any problems with the ears. But my wife, ex-wife, his mother's side of the family had lots of ear problems. So he basically got it from her side, I'm assuming. But anyway, I'm off for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll try to figure out something if I can talk about. If not, fucking hopefully maybe somebody will come in. So anybody wants to go live with me tomorrow, fucking send me a message. I'll send you an invite and we'll hook it up so we can do double live. But everybody have a good day. We'll see you later. Fucking cold here today. It's going to be a high of like fucking 25 again. It was down at 4 degrees again last night. So cold weather is fucking, but next week's supposed to be in the 40s, 50s. So here comes the warm weather again for about 4 days, and then it's going to drop again. So, but anyway, cheers.